Hey everybody, this is Pablo with Mattress Makers.
And I'm Gabe.
In this episode, we are going to talk about one of the biggest mattress myths and mistakes that I see when people buy a mattress. Let's go. The biggest myth, at least in the top 5 biggest myths and mistakes I see, is firm mattresses. I see it all the time. People say, they come in, they got a bad back, give me your firmest mattress. I need a firm mattress. The doctor told me I need to get a firm mattress. And for years, we would just go along to be along, get along to be along, whatever that saying is, and say, okay, here, let me show you the firmest mattress.
Go along and get along.
Go along to get along. There you go. Thank you. And we say like, man, they would call back, man, the firm mattress is killing my back. I'm waking up worse pain now. And we've learned like that. And also just with comfort exchanges, returns, the biggest one is firm mattresses. Gabe, why is that advice so popular? Why do we see that firm mattress myth?
Yeah, I mean, it goes back from, you got medical advice.
Yes.
Right?
Medical
doctors
advice.
and chiropractors.
Gotta
right?
trust the doctors.
Yeah. You got the marketing. Firm mattress is best for your back.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And usually, yeah, it trickles up from the doctors to the market.
That,
Yep.
right? So they're working together almost like,
Yep.
seems like. And then you think like durability.
Yep.
Oh, get a firm mattress, gonna last you longer.
Yeah, I know. Like marketing, sales guys, you hear a doctor say something, okay, and then you just lean hard into it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you craft your marketing with firm mattresses, and the salespeople, it trickles down to the salespeople. Yeah, we saw that big in the 80s and the 90s,
And we
up
still
until
hear
today.
Yeah, we hear today. And
yeah.
so if you're hearing it from your doctor and stuff like that, and all of a sudden you're seeing it on TV, you're like,
So that's why I see the firm mattress. Now, over time, it's been less over time. I've seen more. Actually, we work with several doctors in San Diego, chiropractors, I should say, in San Diego, and a lot of them have now been more balanced. At least the ones that we've worked with, they've been a lot more balanced with
they
that.
get it.
They get it.
Go see them and get fitted for a mattress. Go get tested for a mattress.
Yes. Is any of that true? Is any of those reasons why people recommend for mattresses? Is that true, Gabe?
Well, short answer, no. Long answer, there's a grain of truth to it.
Grain of truth, anything.
Reason why number 1 is you got to account for the pressure points.
Pressure points is huge.
That's huge.
That's big.
You know? And then also you got to account for the spinal alignment, the support.
Spinal alignment.
Yeah.
And that's what we say too, like when you're looking for comfort, and we've done this in past videos, like because comfort is a thing that we all look for. The 2 most important factors when finding comfort in your mattress is A, pressure points, and B, spinal alignment.
Pressure points, let's bring out your cutout.
This is when I was my hourglass figure. So now this was done when I was 18, but now it's like more like this. There's actually a few more. So
Few more curvatures.
few more curves. Let's first talk about
Support,
alignment and support, because that's a big one. So the way you want your mattress to support you, like perfect support is, and most of the support's coming from the bottom layer. Support, we all have a curve to our back, most of us have a curve to our back. You want your mattress to conform to the curve of your back. Let's first talk about back support, because back support, that's probably the biggest misconception. People think firm mattress is better for back support. So here, let's zoom in. So if the mattress is too firm, if you're on your back, you want it, like I said earlier, you want it to conform, but if it's too firm, it's not conforming to your body, and the muscles around that lumbar area are working overtime. They're not relaxed. It's kind of pushing up. The muscles are
your hips are being pushed up and your muscle can't relax at the same time, right?
Yeah, when you're sleeping, you want your body to be relaxed.
Yeah.
You don't want your muscles to be having to work harder than they should. And that's what's happened here. The muscles are working harder than they should, and there's nothing supporting it. And that's where I see people wake up with a very bad back
So you
pain.
get the gaps, right?
Yes, there's that gap right here,
Yeah.
Also, if you're on your side, same thing. It's gonna kind of push up, put a lot of strain in there. It's not conforming. This is just for support. There's other issues with your side as well that I'm gonna discuss in a bit. And then stomach, you might get away with it a little bit more on a firmer mattress. You got to be careful on the pillow when you're on your stomach. But I do not recommend sleeping on your stomach for any reason. But then obviously we don't want to go too soft too. So there's that other end of the spectrum where you're kind of in a hammock and you're sinking in too much. That is just as problematic as this. And then also going back in on your side, you're in that hammock. So you don't want to overcorrect. So these are 2 extreme ends of that spectrum, but I do see happen quite a bit. This is what we shoot for. This is that baby bear Goldilocks level, the just right. So it is, you want to sink in a little bit, your hip, your butt area, your upper part, sink in a little bit, but it's filling in that too, where it's keeping you in alignment. And then on your side as well, it's keeping you in alignment. You're sinking in a little bit, but it's still, you're keeping it in alignment. And I usually, when people come in the stores, I usually start with this diagram to show you, because a lot of times people think if they're sinking in just a little bit is bad for you, but that's not the case. It's okay to sink in a little bit. You just want to make sure that you're still in alignment. So that's where the problem is going too firm. We don't want to go too firm because we want that support. We want your body to be relaxed. You want to have the muscles to relax in this position. So that is the problem, going too firm.
For most people.
And here's the extreme sample. Too firm, this is what happens. So you do not want this. This is, if too firm was the best, then we would all go to Home Depot and just get plywood. So that is the support side. And why you don't want to go too firm, because it's not good for back support. Okay, so that was support. That's why firm mattresses can affect support. The second one, Gabe, what was it you say the second?
Second one is pressure points.
Pressure points. Pressure points. Yeah, Gabe, what does firm mattresses have to do with pressure point?
Yeah, so if it's too firm, right? Especially for side sleepers. Think about a side sleeper. You get your shoulder and your hips. Here's Pablo's shoulders, his hips. If it's too firm, there's no pressure relieving on your shoulder or your hip.
Yes.
So what I say is, like, it's like that mattress is just fighting back and pushing back against you. And you're like, when you're testing it in the store, you're like, oh, it feels pretty good. 6, 7, 8 hours a night. It's like, man, I just got in a fight with my bed.
Yeah, I mean, that's why a lot of people wake up with that dead arm a lot of times, is because their mattress is too hard, you know, too firm. It's cutting off your circulation.
Or like a hip pointer or something like that. Like, oh man, what's going on?
I see that quite a bit. And usually the people who have that with, it's happened on too firm of a mattress. Yeah, those are the two things. The support and the pressure points can really cause you problems in the long run.
Yeah.
You know, even just overnight, going too firm of a mattress.
Yeah.
So Gabe, do we avoid firm mattresses completely? Do we not sell firm mattresses in our stores?
No, we still sell them, but you know, it's usually for a specific type of customer.
Yes.
You know, one, I would say stomach sleepers are going to be more for like the firmer mattress.
Yep.
A heavy back sleeper, so something that's heavier, and it's a back sleeper.
Yes.
You're going to need a little bit more support underneath you.
Yep.
And then you got, it's rare, but flat back syndrome, you know.
Flat back syndrome. What is flat back syndrome? Whatever, despite what my wife is, so she's been telling me I have flat back syndrome for years. So is that a real thing, a flat back syndrome?
It's a real thing. I mean, that's why it's not as common, though.
It's a flat back syndrome. No, it's not what you think. Sorry. Well, you just don't have no curvature, right? Curvature on the spine. Yeah. There is a disorder where people really have no curvature of the spine. Yeah. It's just flat. So you can, sinking in might be more problematic. And then what's the fourth reason?
Fourth one is like personal preference, man.
Personal preference, yeah.
Typically the ones that like grew up on a firm mattress.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's people that insist sleeping on a very firm, very hard mattress.
Yeah.
You know, and then in that case, I will oblige them and take them to the firm mattress. Usually we start with our comfort mapping.
Yeah.
You know, I'll talk a little bit about that in a bit. If they insist and then they're good with it, then yeah, I would be okay sometimes just going on a firm mattress. But then I have these caveats, make them sign a little disclaimer. No, I'm just kidding. I don't go that far. But no, there's times
I like taking them on the journey. I like saving our like firmest one for last.
Yeah. I don't start with that firmest mattress. Yeah. Okay, so firm mattresses, they do have a place. We don't eliminate. We have the firmest mattress in San Diego in this store. I would say we have a super firm mattress. So yeah, they do have a place. But what should they do instead? Because if they're coming in with back issues, with sleeping issues, with just comfort issues, what should they do instead to focus on, instead of just going straight to that firm mattress?
Yeah, I mean, it may sound like we're echoing, you know, there's an echo in here, but it's focused on pressure relief.
Pressure relief.
And then your spinal alignment.
Spinal alignment.
That's what you want to focus on.
That's the equation. Pressure relief plus back support equals comfort. When you come into our store, that's one of the biggest things that we start with is our pressure mapping, comfort mapping tool that it senses both of those. It gives us a good starting point. It tells us and we just did a video on the whole comfort mapping process. You can watch on another time. But yeah, those are the two things that we go with. And a lot of times, like people think, man, I need a firm mat, and they realize, man, maybe a medium's a little bit better or a medium firm, and it just helps us get started. It's a good tool that we use. So the next time someone tells you to go firm for your back, think twice. Remember, it's not about firm, it's not about soft, it's about what supports your body best. So I hope this helped you guys.
Yeah, if you guys like this video and found it helpful, please like, Subscribe to our channel.
If you guys want help on your
It's
mattress,
a big smile on this guy's face.
yes, it does. It
And
does
my
every time, every single time. Yes. If you guys need help in your mattress shopping journey, you guys want to talk to one of us, either myself or Gabe or one of our trained mattressologists. You could either give us a call or you could set up an appointment and click on the link below, and we'll set up a time to just help you, walk you through the journey. We ship nationwide. FYI, if you guys want to try, or visit San Diego if you guys want to visit our stores. You guys want a little bit more, learn more about pressure mapping, you can check out this video that we did on the pressure mapping side and how we find support and comfort. And also, if you want to see us just take apart a cool old school mattress, just click on this video below. Hope this helped you guys. Thank you. Sleep well. God bless.